Welcome back to my Goods Reviews. So this is my review for Joey Bada. That's the new track. The Ruler's back. Just dropped today, January 1st, 2025. First and foremost, Happy New Year to everybody. Overall, man, the track is cool. I like the track a lot. The track is dope. The video, man, it's very simple video. I mean, it seems like probably had a homeboy or somebody who shot it around his crib or something like that. Joey's nice, man. I like Joey a lot. I have his albums and stuff like that. You know, he's been acting recently and everything, but Joey's talented, man. Joey's talented, you know what I mean? But yeah, Joey's a beast. Joey's a beast. Like I said, he's an MC. And like I said, there's things in here that stuck out. You know, there's people saying he's calling out Kendrick with the, you know, the murals line and everything like that. Because, you know, Kendrick did have the whacked out murals that, of course, is getting tagged over there, you know, and over in the West Coast and everything like that. You know, it's happened multiple times. Same time, you know, Joey said that, but the line that stuck out to me. But somebody did say in the comment section after reading the comments, and it is true, that it was a J line, you know, too much West Coast D, you know what I mean? If you know the line. At the same time, I know Jay also had the line, you know, y'all let Snoop come through and crush the building, you know what I mean, on that classic. But at the same time, what I will say this, man, hip-hop, lyricism, man. Hip-hop is about lyricism. Competition breeds success. So I'm all cool for it as long as it's on wax. As long as it's on wax and it's on pen, I'm cool for it, you know what I mean? Now, I will say this. I did a review. I dropped a video on my top 10 favorite hip hop albums of 2024. The West Coast had a phenomenal year. I said that and I stand by, man. The West Coast had a phenomenal year. Of course, we know what Kendrick did. He was the biggest rapper last year. You know what I mean? Same time, you had Kendrick, you had Absol, Schoolboy Q, Vince Staples, and you had the OGs. You had Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. The West Coast had a phenomenal year, bro. They deserve it. They deserve it, man. The West Coast had a phenomenal year. They absolutely deserve it, man. So, at the same time, you know, I think that, you know, with the pop out and everything like that, see all, you know, people were coming on stage at the pop out. So, man, hey, the West Coast turned it up in my personal opinion. I think that I would like to see the East Coast, man, do the same. I wouldn't mind seeing the East Coast do the same. I would love to see the East Coast do the same. And, you know, Joey's the MC, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of MCs on the East Coast that I would love to see, man, because the West Coast, they stay true to themselves and stay true to their sound. You know what I mean? They rep their sound. You know what I mean? And I would love to see the East Coast do the same, you know? So I like this track a lot from Joey. And I will say this, here's a great example, very good example. If you grew up, man, in the 90s, I was born in the late 80s, I grew up in the 90s. So I remember, man, competition, dog, great analogy, wrestling. I remember wrestling back in the 90s, dog, when you had WWF and WCW. Now, WWF is WWE. But you had WWF and WCW going back and forth, man. When Hulk Hogan turned heel, and you had Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, they formed the NWO. And WWF at the time was like, oh, shoot, this is where they're going. This is where their ratings are shooting up. Now you got Sting. Now you got Goldberg and all that. All right, well, we got to flip it. Now we got Stone Cold. We got The Rock. We got DX, so on and so forth. Undertaker, Mankind. You know what I mean? So that, to me, personally, my personal opinion, I think that moment breeded success, you know, for like the business. And I think for hip hop, man, seeing what the West Coast did and everything like that, I would love to see the East Coast turn it up. I would love to see them turn it up, you know what I'm saying, as long as it stays on wax, because I believe, like, when it gets to the point where it's in the streets, and it does, I mean, hip-hop is from the streets, you know, so, yeah, it can get there, you know what I mean, but at the same time, when it gets to the streets and people getting hurt and stuff like that, it's going too far, you know what I mean? Overall, I thought the track was dope, man. The Ruler's back. Joey Badass. Really dope track. Go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, as long as it's on wax, I'm cool with it, and I love that lyricism should be the forefront when it comes to hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with it. Hip-hop did start out with party records, but hey, man, it's an MC thing, man. I always look at it like basketball. There's levels. There's levels to this. There's like sports. There's levels to it, you know, and I feel the same way about hip-hop. But yeah, definitely go check the track out. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. I hope everybody has a blessed day. I'll see y'all soon. You have a good one.